Hey y'all. Okay, so let's chit chat and do some skincare. Okay, so today I'm using all of my original Medicube. We're going original OG Medicube today. Okay, but y'all know I'm talking skincare. It's gonna be Medicube. I'm fresh out the shower, which is why I look dry. Why I look dry. So I am using the Zero Pore pads, the 2.0, and whether it's the vitamin C pads or the Zero 2.0 pad, it just gets moisture back in my skin. Now, like I've said to you guys, you see my skin, I don't have big pores. So, in fact, very rarely do you actually even see pores on my skin, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. It's genetics. My dad has really good skin. He's a 90-year-old man who is not wrinkling. Very minimal wrinkles. And I always go in with this even after showering because when you wash your face, there's always dirt. See that? There's always dirt. So, um, yeah. But what I wanted to talk about, for those of us who are either underemployed, pivoting, right? Maybe you were like me, maybe you had a business, and maybe your business wasn't what I was doing, which was working exclusively in the diversity, equity, and inclusion space. Maybe you were a small business, and we know that the tariffs are affecting people with small businesses as well. To just be reminded that what you do isn't who you are. What you do is a function of how you allow yourself to get paid and provide for yourself in this economy. And I think a lot of people who tie what they do to who they are or the money they make into who they are, when you have to pivot, right? Or if you lose the job or you lose the income, you can lose yourself in that shuffle. And just remember, what you do is not who you are. It is a function of how you make your money to be able to take care of yourself. Okay, now we're going to go in with the pink peptide serum. I love this. So, if you get up every day and your job now is looking for jobs, applying for jobs, following up on jobs, feeling hopeless because nobody's responding to the applications, you're not even getting calls, right? Like people talk about like the interview being bad, nobody's even calling you, all the things. Find something in your house, your home, or in your day to focus your attention on. So today I got up and I said I wanted to like clean my bathroom today, like deep clean it, pull everything out, wash the baseboards, mop the floors, scrub the shower, scrub the toilet, like get it clean, like clean my bathroom today. And so give yourself something to do in the day that makes you feel accomplished, like you got something done. So maybe your day starts off with, for the first 2 hours after I get up or I get my day going, I will apply for jobs. So you go online and you apply for some jobs or some roles, and then give yourself a task so that you feel accomplished that day. Y'all know I always drag it down. Now, we all know that during hard times or when we're going through difficult times, the people in our lives show up or they move away. And I think this is another good time to really assess the people you have in your life, right? Because it's great to have friends and family and people show up when you're working, when you can go to brunch, when you can do all the things. And it's different for people to not even be checking in. Like if your friend know you're not working, or your friends know you're not working, or your family members know you're not working, and they're not checking in, even if it's just once a month. Hey, I'm checking in. Have you found anything yet? Okay, I'm going to look out. I'm going to listen, whatever. Evaluate those relationships. Evaluate those relationships. Like, I don't need to just be friends with people when things are good. I need my friends to show up when things aren't good. And even if my friends don't have the capacity to help me get employed or help me get a contract or help me do whatever, they have the capacity to make sure that I'm doing okay mentally and spiritually. And the people who don't show up, start reassessing. Okay, now let's go in with the triple collagen toner. Speaking of people who don't show up, it's funny because I'm starting to put some of my content on YouTube. So if you don't follow me, go follow me there. It's linked. And I don't know if it's because of all the thing that's happening with like the luxury stuff, that I'm getting all this luxury content and content creators who are doing hauls, Zara hauls, and showing themselves going to designer stores. Now, this is no hate, because if you've been following me for a long time, I've been on this app for 3 years. I've always said I'm not a designer girl. Like, you'll never see me come do an unboxing. If I take you shopping, we're shopping at the thrift store. If I take you on an outfit run, it's from the thrift store, right? So that whole luxury thing has just never been my speed. And I don't begrudge people who do it, and I don't even begrudge people who love the content. People make content because there is a consumer and a market for it. But when I tell you, I have no appetite for that content. Like, I didn't watch it anyway, but my appetite has gone to zero. My appetite has gone to zero because I can't help but think, why are you buying this stuff? Why are you buying this stuff? Because we know it's not about quality, right? Because the Chinese show this is not about quality. It's about what you think the thing says about you. And I feel like for some people, there's some deep level of insecurity about that. And I don't like being connected to people, friends with people, around people who suffer from deep levels of insecurity. And I feel like a lot of that luxury stuff, especially, it's one thing if you're doing a get ready with me and the thing happened to be luxury. And it's another thing to, let me show you my luxury bag. Let me show you my luxury shoes. Let me show you my luxury haul. That screams something to me, and it doesn't have to be true. I'm just saying what it screams to me, and I'm just not interested in that type of content and those type of people. Okay, and then finally we're gonna go with the collagen jelly cream. Now y'all saw my skin when I got out of the shower. Y'all saw how dry it was. And look at her. Look at her. Look at her. And as dry as she was, no blemishes, no open pores, no like crazy dark spots and stuff. This Medicube is, man, I'm telling you. It is the one thing that I will promote on TikTok because it's so good. But yeah, I'm not interested in that content anymore. And what I realize is that the longer we stay online, our appetite for content change. So there's a lot of people who used to follow me, who used to love my content talking about race and white women and the differences and blah, blah, blah. And they were fed. I mean, they left my space full. And now they may be in different spaces in their lives, but my content just doesn't resonate for them anymore. They're tired of hearing about white women and their issues. They're tired of hearing about race. They're tired. And it's not that they don't see it as important. They've just got their full. You know what I mean? And I think for me with the luxury content, because I used to enjoy it. I used to enjoy watching it. I think I've gotten my full. Now I may come back to it. Y'all know whatever's left over I put on my hand. I may come back to it. But right now I'm full. Right? I'm interested in people talking about anything and everything, right? I like witty takes. I like perspectives I haven't considered before. I'm still enjoying the content around deconstructing. So even if you find that your taste is changing in creators and content, that's okay. That happens. Like I said, I go through spells where I don't really enjoy the luxury content, and then I'm back to, oh my God, I love seeing the hauls. I love seeing the fashion girlies, right? And there's times where all I want to see is the fashion content, and other times I'm just over it. Right now, y'all know I'm a thrifter, but I'm not engaged as much in the thrifting content right now because all of it just feels like over-consumerism and not enough collaboration. There's so many people unemployed. There's so many people looking for jobs. And there's so many of us on this app. We see them, we interact with them every day that have the ability to change that for people if it would just be collaborative. But we won't. And when we become hyper-consumerist, it just drives us more into individualism and selfishness. And so I want to be engaged with content creators who are actually on this app changing the trajectory and course of somebody's life that they see they have the ability to help. Like I want to see that content. And I am grateful when I'm able to truly have the power to change somebody else's life.